Welcome back. Yeah, thank you, Rena. Anyways, welcome back to the Platinum Screenings. I'm Yoshi, and this is Rena, and we actually have a
Hi.
guest, sort of. Gameoyeah,
A very
aka
special guest.
a very special guest. It's Gameoyeah, aka Josh Square. This is decided last minute because why not be funny?
Yeah, I was the first guest on, Gizman was the first guest on Garfield Card Album Reviews, so it might make sense I'm the first guest here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wowie zowie.
And today we're going to be reviewing a great movie that just released. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Movie ever.
Yeah, we're reviewing Five Nights at Freddy's.
And I'm just gonna answer to you guys now. The movie's alright.
Yeah, the movie's just okay.
Like, there's nothing special about it.
I'm gonna say I was barely paying attention because I was putting together my wallpaper. The wallpaper engine.
Oh yeah.
The movie was just alright.
Yeah, I guess I want to say this straight up, that it's just this is definitely one of those cases. It's like the true case of oh, this is just made for fans and whatnot. It's not like one of those kind of sort of things. No, this is, if you're a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm sure you'll enjoy it, but I'm not into that. I'm not into the game, so it's just yeah, I didn't really enjoy it as much as other fans would.
Yeah, it's for the fans like that one train song.
Yeah, it's I feel like if you try to enjoy this movie with the fact that you're not really a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, then you're probably gonna give this movie a low score. But
Yeah.
as someone who was basically a casual fan, back when it first came out, I just thought the movie was alright. There was some good parts in it, but I don't really see the big hype about the movie.
Me neither, except for the fact that it's just oh yeah, it's Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie, it's real.
Yeah.
Since it's been in development and in production since especially since it's been in production since 2015, so it's just yep, it's real, it happened.
Yeah. And it's funny that Jason Blum is bragging about FNAF, and I'm just kind of here thinking, dude, it's like your only good movie, bro. Chill out.
Yeah, I remember
Jason Blum when he has one good movie.
Jason Blum with the one W. I remember
Bro,
one tweet.
Part of the gang.
I remember one tweet from Jason Blum where it's just it was a family Halloween costumes thing, and it was just him and his family dressed up as movie stuff, with him being the FNAF poster. The fucking the part where his son is as the Sprite can, he looks so miserable.
He's like, "Father, I do not wish to be here."
Dude, I just wanted to be Spider-Man.
Dad, I want. This is probably their conversations Dad, I want to be Spider-Man for Halloween.
No. You're gonna be the movies. Come on, man. It's my big hit.
No, I want to. But I want to be Spider-Man.
No,
I want to be Miles Morales, Dad.
Come on, okay, just one picture, okay, son. Then I'll let you play. Then I'll let you dress up as Spider-Man.
Okay, and then after the picture, okay, can I take off my costume now?
Fine, here's a Spider-Man costume.
Hell yeah, I love Spider-Man. It's better than Five Nights at Freddy's, Dad.
But yeah, back to the movie. It's just yeah, it's just as a standalone thing, I feel it's pretty weak.
Yeah, because it's I feel they tried to add in more lore than necessary.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because in the original game, it's just oh, this is Mike. Mike is a security guard for the FNAF place.
Yeah, which it should have been that instead of trying to be super lore heavy, because
it's
it ends up being one of those movies.
It's I kind of understand that they wanted to add more, but at the same time, it felt they kept on adding too much, but then removing too much.
Yeah, they can kind of flip-flop around what they add. They added Mike. They added fucking Vanessa. They added
Abby.
Abby. Yeah, just a lot of things that just kind of like meshed together in this one whole thing. That at times it feels like it's an obvious setup for like other sequels to arrive. It's just like, oh yeah, there's gonna be sequels. I mean, there's already a sequel in pre-production, so it's just like, yeah, I can kind of see through the amount of lore they added to the goddamn movie.
Yeah.
But Martin, it's gonna be so many sequels. It's Five Nights at Fredward's.
I know it's Five
No,
Nights at
it's Fredward.
Fredward's. I know it's Five Nights at Fredward's, Josh, but goddamn, it should make a good self-contained movie without too much stuff added to it. Just for the audience to be like, oh hey, it's a thing I recognize.
But it's Five Nights at Fredward's.
I don't
So-
care.
So, anyways, let's start off with the plot.
Yeah, the plot.
I get what they were going for,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, I felt like the plot was dragging on a bit too long.
Yeah.
And also there was like key elements that somewhat made sense, but in other moments it doesn't.
Yeah, there is substance. There's a lot of substance with the lore, but with like the actual plot itself, there's like barely any. Like you could tell some of the subplots happen because it's like some motivating factor for like Mike to be that security guard. Like for example, you know, he's got to be a security guard, or else his bitch of an aunt would take away his sister. Yeah. Which which
at the same like I feel like with that
uh-huh.
it's an interesting plot, but looking at the first game of FNAF,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the game doesn't really have the amount of lore that it could to make a 1 hour movie, nearly 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because it's literally just, oh, you spend the Five Nights at Freddy's, but you also start to learn a lot of things. But then again, you yourself, that you're the player, you're Mike in the game. We don't really explore much about Mike as a character in the game anyways.
Yeah. Or at least from what
Well,
I
like
know.
from like, it's interesting that it's a concept that they decided to make in the film, but at the same time, there were moments that didn't make any sense,
Yeah.
and it just kind of felt off. Like those like I won't bring up, I guess, spoilers, obviously.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, there's like that moment where they take Abby to the pizzeria,
Uh-huh.
and then like Vanessa's like, "Oh, you should bring her more often, right?"
Oh, yeah.
And then the moment like some nonsense happens where the animatronics are obviously playing their instruments and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and Abby accidentally touches fucking Bonnie's guitar. I think it's a guitar.
Wait, is it a guitar? I think
It's
it
the
is.
guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she like gets electrocuted, and then Vanessa like tells Mike, "I don't want you to bring Abby back ever again." And I'm just like, didn't you just say you enjoyed this? It's like, what was that switch?
It's so goofy. Like I said, everything, like you can tell like everything happens just because it's a plot device
Yeah.
to drive the
Yeah,
story
like,
forward.
Happens because it has to happen, not because they want it to happen.
Yeah, and none of the development really feels natural. It's so forced.
Yeah, because they have to have them become like a certain things, like with the becoming a security guard.
Yeah, because like Mike sucks at his other jobs, like that, like the mall security shit. Like he was so stupid.
He's like, don't ever take that kid, Dad.
Dad, oh shit.
Like, is he stupid?
Is he stupid?
It's like, Spider-Man, why would you punch that kid's dad?
Spider-Man, why did you punch that kid's dad?
But yeah.
Why would you punch that kid's dad?
Also, one thing to note, I guess, sort of on topic. It's just funny the amount of like stock sound effects they use in the movie. Apparently,
Oh
like
yeah.
in that mall scene, they used the same gasp used in Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah.
No.
And there's also one part of the movie where it has like the most stock lightning sound effect, the most stock thunder sound effect I've ever heard in my life. Like it's so overused. It's the
I love stock sound effects.
I love stock sound effects so much.
It's like, stock sound effects.
Mm. Nom nom
Mm,
nom nom nom.
yummy stock sound effect.
But yeah, the plot, it's an interesting concept. It's just I feel like they kind of didn't know where they were going, but at the same time they did, and it just kept
Yeah.
on going up and down, up and down, up and down.
To me, I felt like it was sort of going there, but then like around the halfway point, it just kind of dipped. Especially when you like go into like the dream sequences with like the kids that were like stuffed in those animatronics and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like that shit.
Yeah, why?
I will have a bunch to say about a certain character
Mm-hmm.
in when we get to the character section soon.
All right, but yeah, it's also like pretty damn predictable. At least when you know like at least the general sense of the game's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
like the like how Mike's little brother was thinking like, oh geez, I wonder when that's gonna happen. Oh no.
I do like the dream concept though. I like those scenes. It's
Mhm.
just that I felt like we kept on going back to the exact same one in the very beginning of those dreams. We kept on going back to the exact same scene.
Yeah, it's very half baked. I wish there was like more progression with that. Like you see like the aftermath of what happened when like Mike's younger brother was taken, but you just don't see any of that. You just see like the exact same part over and over again.
I think the thing is that like I feel like the thing is that that was kind of the purpose is that we're not supposed to see the aftermath because if we saw the aftermath we would have solved it too early.
Makes sense, but
The point is for him to the point is for Mike to pick up the pieces one by one in each dream.
I guess.
I guess Martin's like, no, I want them to solve the mystery
yeah.
now.
No, I don't want that. No,
Yeah, he does. Yes, he
he's
does.
lying.
Loser.
no, I just never mind. Fuck you. But
Whoa, that's a bad word, Martin.
Yeah, dude, that's a fucking bad word, dog. You can't say that shit.
I know it's like it's kind of a neat concept, I suppose, but I just feel like it's very half baked. That's really it. There's
I
also
don't know. I feel
go ahead.
I feel like that was the only interesting part of the film. Those those dreams were pretty interesting. I like the fact that it kind of just it sometimes it picks up where it leaves you off,
Uh-huh.
and it keeps on adding more to where you get more clues as to what happened to Mike's brother and all that.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't tell you like straight up what the aftermath is that it's something that you have to solve along with Mike.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like it could have actually gone better had they not just repeated the beginning scenes over and over again.
Yeah. Like at least like make those sequences like a little shorter, like or at least like after the first one, just a little bit shorter.
That's not what I'm saying. It's just like I don't want this. I don't like want the scenes from the very beginning, like showing Mike's parents and all that, because they kept on reusing those scenes.
I feel like that's what I said, but oh well.
No, I think you kept on. Yeah, I think you said it to make it shorter.
Yeah, whatever.
Mm.
But what else? Oh yeah, I feel like I can make do with those scenes if it weren't for that fuck ass jump scare. One of those jump scares with the fucking black eyes and black tears or whatnot.
No, bro, that was the best scene. What do you mean?
It
That
was
was
so
the best scene in that.
so peak.
It was so peak. It was almost as if that child was crying black tears. But yeah, anyways,
So good.
plot is all right. Time to get to the characters.
All right,
I like Mike.
he's all right.
That's it. I just like Mike.
I feel like this movie kind of revived Josh Hutcherson's career because I keep seeing thirst tweets of him like ever since that movie fucking dropped.
Honestly, guys, Josh Hutcherson speaks better Spanish than Jennifer Lopez.
Oh yeah, that fucking one interview in Spanish is just like, what the fuck? He's so fluent.
Josh Hutcherson speaks better Spanish than J-Lo? Wow.
It's so funny. What other character?
Wait, I don't think we're finished with Mike. I like that they, I guess, added more depth into Mike than
Yeah.
as to what we see in the games.
Yeah, I think they gave him like an actual motive to like work at the Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
Five Nights
Five
at Freddy's.
Nights at Freddy's?
I love
Well, yeah.
playing Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm sorry.
I like building brown bricks in Minecraft. I think you could say it better.
I love building brown bricks in Minecraft.
Thank you, Inspector Gadget.
You're welcome.
Inspector Gadget special guest.
Inspector
like-
special guest?
Yeah, I feel like Mike. I feel like they made him into an interesting character. It's just the plot that makes him more or less interesting as time goes by in the movie.
Yeah.
I do like his motivation for like wanting, like, getting a job just so he can like keep Abby.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Abby,
Abby is the next character.
Abby's adorable, but at the same time, didn't really get that much development other than that. Oh, this is Mike's sister. She probably has autism.
Yeah, and she's probably gonna get taken away by Mike's bitch ass aunts, and that's really. I wish you could get a little. You know, she get to know a little bit more about her.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's fine. She's fine.
Yeah, she's fine. Like, there's nothing really special about her other than that. I was just watching the movie, and near the end, I was like, man, this bitch better not save everyone with her dumbass drawings. Little did I know this bitch saved everyone with her dumbass drawings.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that's actually what fucking happens, and it's so funny.
This bitch better not save everyone with her dumbass drawings.
Does so anyways.
Oh hell no.
But yeah, like I said, she's fine. Next character,
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
I didn't like Vanessa.
White woman jump scare.
White woman jump scare. Yeah,
I didn't like her.
She just existed.
No, it's not the fact that she just existed. She had her interesting moments. It's just that there were like those moments were just things where she'd like say one thing and then immediately say another thing.
Yeah, to me she was just there for like I know she's the one that says like the most exposition, so that's why it's just kind of like, yeah, she's there.
It's the if the FNAF Wikipedia was a person, that'd be her.
Basically. But William Afton, next character.
Well, oh, you mean Shaggy?
Yeah, it's just because he's played by Matthew Lilliard.
No, it's Shaggy.
Yeah.
Shaggy kind of went down after Scooby's death or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
What are you laughing about, though?
Well, it's... Go ahead.
He's just like, Roro, Shaggy, why'd you steal that kid? But yeah, go ahead.
Raggy, why'd you kill that kid?
Zoink, Scoobs, I didn't mean to kill that kid.
This is Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I feel like, William Afton was William Afton. There's nothing much to say.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say
He
too.
always comes back.
Yeah, he always comes back.
He always comes. Yeah, he said the funny line. Audience clap. I think that was like a legit audience clap, actually.
Yeah.
Whoa, he said the line. He said the line.
Say the line, Bart.
I always
come back.
I always come. I mean, the scene with him like getting trapped into, I guess, the spring trap thing.
Yeah.
Was pretty cool, but that's pretty much it.
One thing I will say about William Afton, I guess in terms of Matthew Lilliard, he fucking delivered on his acting. Like, goddamn, I think like goddamn Matthew Lilliard, you're in a Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Yeah, I think he was pretty cool. That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
I feel like he was the best part of the film, honestly. He
Oh,
he he ate. He
yeah.
served cunt.
He's. uh,
Side characters. Doug 100%.
Dog, I love him.
Doug what?
Did you hear that the actor for Doug made a TikTok?
Oh
Account?
yeah, yeah, he did. For the sole
Also,
reason of the fucking memes.
also, I don't know if it's true or not, but they're gonna make a Doug spin-off.
Oh no, that's fake. That's from a fake
Oh
account.
man, I'm killing myself.
You got bamboozled.
No, I'm just saying I heard.
Yeah, and now you know it's from a fake account.
Damn, Al,
Well,
how dare they
honestly.
betray me like that?
Oh yeah, Matt Pat made a cameo in the movie.
He was Ness.
He was Ness because I think like Matt Pat actually explained it that like the reason he was given that tag was literally because of that fucking Santa's Ness thing.
Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna. I thought it was because like Jason Blum loves Earthbound.
No, I think it was like Scott Cawthon actually. Yeah, that was like yeah, it was like Scott Cawthon's idea for the name tag thing.
No, it was actually because they love Earthbound so much. Like they played Earthbound every day.
There's like another cameo. Corey Kenshin, he was the taxi driver.
There was more cameos, but I know none of those other YouTubers that they mentioned.
Yeah, same. What other side characters? You got the bitch ass aunt. She's the bitch ass aunt.
Yeah,
Yes,
there's nothing much
there
to
is
say
a
about
bitch
it.
one.
And then we also have those motherfuckers that broke into the FNAF place.
Oh yeah, and they got killed off by the animatronics because they're stinky and stupid.
Yeah, they're so stinky and stupid.
Yeah.
The Living Tombstones make a cameo, not in the movie, but in the credits itself.
Yeah, on the fucking credits, it's like the most key, it's the most key jingling fucking thing I've seen in an adaptation in a while. Just straight up just the FNAF 1 song.
Like I get it. That's their most popular song, but at the same time, they could have made something. They could have made something interesting.
Yeah, especially since the one part that I really like about the movie is the score. It actually has a really good score.
Yeah.
Like it has like a lot of like mellow piano pieces, and they sound really nice. And I'm just like, God damn, in a Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
I am gonna go back to the thing that I was gonna mention earlier. Guys, please stop saying that. Please stop saying that one scene where like William Afton stabs Vanessa. Please stop saying he felt remorse. No, he didn't. Please stop trying to please stop saying, oh, he's a good dad. He just went down a bad path. Dude, please chill.
Yeah, it's just like you just kind of shocked at like, oh my god, I stabbed my own daughter. Hell yeah! It's just like.
And he's like, no, I feel like it was more like, oh, I just stabbed her. Anyways.
But then again,
I just stabbed her.
but then again, both make more sense to just remorse. I don't see that. Like, I don't think the movie even tries to do that either with that
Like,
stab.
Like the thing is that like, why would you feel remorse for someone who killed 5 children?
Exactly. He killed 5 children, stuffed them in goddamn animatronic suits, and make them control for some goddamn pizzeria.
Yeah, like why would?
You gotta
Plus,
feel
not
sympathy.
only did he take their childhoods, but he also took away Vanessa's childhood too.
Yeah, just you fuck asses.
Like, please stop saying he could be a good dad. No, he's not.
Yeah, like he's just
He's just a
irredeemable.
sadistic. He's just a sadistic man who took 5 children's lives literally, and then another child's life metaphorically.
Yeah. What else?
Shit. Let's see. The soundtrack was pretty cool.
Yeah, which I mentioned. It was a really good score.
Honestly, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Fine, that's a
Boy,
fool.
boy,
Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it.
Oh yeah, the horror aspect of the movie.
Oh yeah.
It's a horror movie.
It's a whole movie. People are like, oh, it's fine that it's PG-13. It's for the kids anyways.
And it's like it definitely harmed the movie definitely harmed itself by having it rated PG-13. I always see it as like the kiss of death for horror films for me. Just the PG-13 rating. Like, yeah, you could definitely do some with PG-13, but R is like, yeah, you can have a lot more possibilities.
Yeah.
And also just
Yeah,
go ahead.
But
yeah, you
also, again,
can
it's
really
also,
limit yourself with it.
yeah, but it's also something for kids, guys.
Yeah, it's just it kind of sucks because I feel like there's a lot of potential for like an R-rated Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but PG-13 the kiddies because Five Nights at Freddy's has a big kiddie audience and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's
And
kinda-
they can't watch it otherwise.
yeah, yeah. Like what the fuck?
But other than that, it's a fine movie.
It
Yeah,
is definitely the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, I can say that.
It
yeah.
definitely is.
Also, the jump scares. There were definitely some jump scares. Surprisingly little though. No, the jump scares weren't even that scary. It literally got me because loud noises. Arg.
Ooga.
Ooga booga.
Ooga booga booga.
Ooga booga booga.
Ooga booga booga.
Booga.
Ooga booga booga.
What's one thing I will mention though is the fucking we're in that cycle again with like pretty much like every video game adaptation since since the Sonic movies where it's just like oh the Rotten Tomatoes score isn't that good, the critics suck.
The critics suck.
The critics suck.
The critics
It's like, guys, you want opinions, and then the moment you get opinions, you get mad over them.
exactly, yeah, pretty much. And also one thing that always gets me in like a funny and also kind of frustrating way, they always bring up the cutie score, and it's just like they assume that like they're just assuming that like Rotten Tomatoes is like a fucking hive mind. Like, oh yeah, all movies are reviewed by John Critic or whatnot.
There's just like 5 dudes that have to individually go for every movie.
Yeah, they just assume that, and it's just like no, it's like yeah, it's a pretty fuck ass system, but it's at the same time it's just like not every critic has seen every single movie ever made or has seen the same movie. That's the case of Cuties and Five Nights at Freddy's, and also as well as there's other fucking video game adaptations that you like to go, ah, fuck the critics for, huh? It's kind of it's really funny. They always throw it out whenever a film they like gets a low score on Rotten Tomatoes. Time is a flat fucking circle with that shit, dude.
Also, why the fuck are they assuming that it's the same people who are making the scores?
Yeah, like I said, he just assumed that Rotten Tomatoes is a hive mind, and I find that incredibly hilarious.
Yeah, it's just 5 dudes reviewing the same albums.
Yeah, all including John Critic. The critic who reviews every single movie ever made. No questions asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love John Critic.
But yeah, I guess I can wrap things up now. I think we said everything we need.
Let's jump right out of it.
Jump right into it.
Overall,
But
who wants to go first with the overall thoughts?
overall, again, Five Nights at Freddy's is alright. I gave it a 5 out of 10.
Alright. You, Josh?
It let me make a pretty cool wallpaper, so I gotta give it credit there.
That is true. Yeah, to me, Five Nights at Freddy's is okay. It's not worth the hype, but it's definitely a movie. It's a movie I've watched and seen with a plot, story, and characters. A 6 out of 10 for me.
Wow.
But hey, that's just a theory.
Fuck you.
Game theory.
Thanks for watching.
So yeah, Rano, what do you want to review next for the Platinum screenings?
We'll get there when we get there.
Okay, next
It
episode.
is what it is.
Next episode will be whatever.
I love that movie.
Yeah, it's such a great movie. Actually, let me search it up. Is there a movie called Whatever?
Oh, you have to if there is.
There is!
Oh,
There
Oh
is!
my god, I'm not
You
gonna
have
review.
to know.
I'm not.
But yeah, that's about it for the Platinum Screens episode. We reviewed Five Nights at Freddy's. Woohoo! And thanks Josh for being a special guest in this episode.
In a very special episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm in it.
Yippee! But yeah,
Right.
that's about it. Bye bye.